Now, for those of you that would love to be barbecuing in the warmer weather in the summertime, but you're a little bit nervous about barbecue, maybe from past experiences, this is Simon from Grillstream, and he's going to explain to you how with the right barbecue, you're going to get the right barbecued food. So what's the difference with Grillstream to start with, Simon?
Okay, the biggest thing with Grillstream is we've got two grills that sit on top of each other, and what that means is none of the juices actually go down through the holes. So as per any normal barbecue, you can see through, but there's actually two there. And what happens, the juices come out from the meat. Some of them go along the top channel, and the ones that don't go on that top cling to the edge and drop into the bottom one. They all make their way towards the front, and they're infusing with the food as they go. So you get a whole lot more of that basting process that gives the true barbecue flavour, and it's a lot more succulent because all the juices are going in far more than they would do on a normal barbecue. The excess fats make their way towards the front. They come along in a fat channel all the way to the side and actually make their way out in a separate drip cup.
Okay.
So the other benefit here, one of the biggest issue with after care of barbecues is the cleaning side. This is pretty horrible. So unlike a normal barbecue where all of those juices are going straight down and they're coating the whole of the fireball under there with juices and fats, and that's terrible to clean up, with Grillstream none of it goes down there because it's all channeled out towards the side. What you do have to make sure is that you keep these channels clean. The best way to do that, turn the burners back up high afterwards. This will all carbonise, and then you can simply brush it off and it comes off very simply, and you're good to go for another time again.
Okay, so we've got 4 burners on here, haven't we?
Correct,
Which
yes.
you can use independently of each other.
That's right, they've all got a separate ignition, so it's very, very simple to light them. You can do roasting on here as well, so you could have the burners light on this side and put the meat on the other side and do indirect cooking. You've also got on the outside to aid you with this, the thermometer, so you can gauge the temperature very precisely.
Would you always have the lid down when you barbecue?
It depends what you're cooking. If you're cooking thin cuts of meats, then it's absolutely fine to have the hood open. You'd be doing direct. If you're going for a roast, then you'd want to be cooking indirectly and have, say, these two on, have the meat over here, get that hood down, and then you're going to be roasting perfectly, but with all that extra barbecue flavour in there as well.
And that pan at the end, what's that for? Because that's a little bit different to these.
This is a griddle, so it's great for searing steaks on, but the actual feature is actually reversible, and on the reverse, it's totally flat. So you could do your whole breakfast on here. You could do your bacon over here, you can do your eggs, mushrooms on here, indeed anything else that you think might fall down the gaps, you can either do it on the flat side of the griddle or on the actual griddle side itself. So it's just an extra little feature.
I can do my sausages.
Correct.
And I can do my bacon.
You can.
And I can do my eggs.
Yes.
What about my baked beans?
Your baked beans, well, we've got a solution for that one as well. On the side here, we've got a side burner, and it's got its own separate ignition as well. So again, very simple to control. You can put your saucepan on there and use it just like you'd use your hob inside. So beans, sauces, onions, whatever you'd like to do. And obviously that's not taking up any room from the main barbecue.
What's the assembly when I get it here?
Assembly is fairly straightforward. So in terms of the main section of the barbecue where all the gas burners are, this section here, that's all pre-assembled, so you don't have to worry about that. Obviously you're unpacking grills that are safely packaged up. What you put together is the flat packed items, which is the cabinet underneath essentially. So still fairly straightforward, and you obviously need somebody to help you to then lift the barbecue on top and put those final nuts and bolts in.
Okay, what's this for?
Bottle opener,
Oh, yeah.
essential, gotta have your beer. Bottle opener means you don't have to leave the barbecue, it's perfect.
Now, do I need to buy gas myself, or does it come with a gas?
The gas is actually separate, so you would need to go to your nearest supplier there. What we do include is a hose and the regulator, so you don't have to worry about getting those, purely the gas bottle itself.
And there's one final thing that we need to mention. What's this about?
This is the 10-year limited warranty, peace of mind, and it's a British by design item, so nicely homegrown.
So hopefully we've convinced you that even if you are new to barbecuing, when you're using the right barbecue, you're going to be an expert.